Hundreds of Wagner men vanish from Putin's designated exile.
Here's a summary of the article.
The debates aren't about helping the undecided rationally choose a candidate. The spin portion of the spectacle will continue for days afterward, during which each candidate will claim victory because they were able to get the gelatinous ideas out to the American people. Ironically, none of the American people will be able to repeat any of those ideas specifically, just a vague sleepy sensation of anti-wokeness, conservative values, something about something, blah blah blah. The fact-checkers will power wash the sparkly sequins from the candidate's frustratingly vague and substance-less statements. He's a political animal, sure, but he's not evil like Trump and DeSantis. Doug Burgum, current North Dakota governor, soon to be former GOP candidate. Asa Hutchinson, former Arkansas governor, wants to prosecute Trump.
This post received a score of 9,400, with an upvote ratio of 98%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
I believe the Nazis called their culling, the Night of Long Knives.
The Day of High Balconies has a Russian feeling to it.
The Afternoon of Unlatched Windows.
The Defenestration of Belarus.
The Red Divorce.
Game of Drones.
A Song of Ice and Anti-Aircraft Fire.
A Dream of Spring Counteroffensive.
Why they stopped their advance toward Moscow. Why they think they are safe against Putin. What they did was literally a showcase of who will be dead by Putin.
My guess is Putin got to his family and gave him an ultimatum: stop the advice or see your family killed, tortured. That's the only reason I could think that once you've started a mutiny in Russia, you would perceive stopping as being a good idea.
His family is potentially going to be dead anyway after his death today. Once you start a coup, you don't stop until you succeed or you die.
That's coup 101 and Prigozhin was just an amateur.
All you need is a 101 course to stage a couple like a pro?
No, if you don't take the 400 level classes and do a field study, then you wind up making 101 decisions like changing your mind mid-coup.
Their military is just 2x bigger than Wagner, so there's no way they could provide enough work for the world's biggest private army. Could Prigozhin really be alive in a new identity running Wagner's operations in Africa? Or is he really dead, and they're going to be recalled to Ukraine? Or could his death be followed by many Wagner members breaking free and forming their own mercenary groups?
Greater than, but what happens to them next is up in the air. Actually, it's smoldering on the ground.
Hey yo!
Netflix writers can't wait to see how it ends.
They're all on strike.
Netflix writers are just poorly programmed AI bots. I don't think they can strike.
AI would have thought up a better Witcher Season 3. Maybe this is why the US refreshed their warning on Belarus? Perhaps they knew that Putin was about to take out the heads of Wagner, and decided that discretion was the better part of valor for their citizens in case Wagner got any ideas.
Yup. US intelligence at this point is God mode.
Some of them probably will go back to Ukraine, under new management. Weird that article doesn't mention this possibility. As for Prigozhin's fate, well, he is dead for all intents and purposes. Even if he wasn't on the plane, it is near impossible for him to appear in media again. Edit. What is more interesting is that Wagner battle commander, Dmitry Utkin, was with him. And Vladimir Rogov, don't bother, you don't know who is it, affirmed the death of both.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.